before this program, it's even difficult to find where to report some of these incidences. There's been scattered, different initiatives, and they are not clear cut. But what this is going to do for us is that we are now going to have a central point that will begin the process of coordinating all these incidences. So one, we're able, if we work consistently based on the information that you have given to us, to put our hands around, at least let's see the magnitude of the challenge we have. That's the first thing. Exactly. Then once we are clear about that, based on the tools and all the subscriptions that we'll be doing, then we can begin to at least advise and coordinate all these incidences. So I'm very optimistic that Ghana has begun a journey to really mitigate cyber incidences within our cyberspace. NITA is the national IT agency and responsible for rolling out government IT infrastructure. And as we speak, NITA has rolled out a nationwide government access infrastructure using LTE. We have core fiber, metro fiber, 10 core and others. So essentially NITA is providing all these services, and you can imagine what happens, because as we speak now, since NITA is the core government service provider, if we have a serious attack on the network, it's going to completely shut off government services. So for NITA, this training has come at a good time that will help us make sure we can mitigate any kind of attacks on the network. So NITA is going to benefit greatly from this whole training, in the sense that we are going to begin to protect the network in a much more efficient manner based on the skills that you have imparted to us. The other thing too is that we're going to get our constituents, which is the MDAs, set up their local sets so that we can have a very efficient coordination of incidences and a rapid response to some of these incidences that occur. I believe that we've had a number of incidences, but perhaps our process to solve these incidences have not been smooth because we didn't have the know-how. We have used our common sense to try to solve some of these problems. But with the structured program that we ran over the last 2 weeks, we now begin to see clearly how we can begin to handle these incidences as they come and resolve them in a very systematic manner. So this workshop has really given us a lot of insight, knowledge, and ability to handle these things on the government network.